I need to show you guys how much of a freak Bandit is. Okay, I
I
got
thought you were about to say how much of a freak I am, and I was like,
no.
damn, bro,
So I got it.
I get it. You eat ass, all right? God.
I got Bandit a scratching post, right? He was only scratching the top part of it, right? So I flipped it, but now he only scratches the bottom part of it.
Oh my god.
There's a whole part. There's a whole part up here that
You could have
he's gotten it to the core, bro. Also,
How did you get that for him?
Oh, it's been a while. Look how many.
Okay.
My floor is invested with pieces of cardboard, dude.
Vacuum.
Oh, trust me. I vacuum it, but then I put a pair of socks on and there's fucking cardboard stuck to them. I'm like,
Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Midnight Oasis. It's the podcast where we talk about oversized roosters, I think is what we were just talking about a second ago.
well, yeah, that's what we were. Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
That's for another episode, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My mouth is on fire because I just finished eating some spicy meat from Chipotle.
Oh shit.
But you know what, boys? We vibing.
We vibing.
We vibing.
What'd you?
We vibing.
Oh yeah. What'd you get from Chipotle? Huh? Was it some good shit?
I was, and boy oh boy, do I not remember what I exactly ordered, and boy oh boy, do I not have my phone on me right now, so I will not be looking up my order. But it was good. It was
Make up a number. Like I got the number 74.
It was a 4. I got the
Bro,
number 4 combo with extra cheese.
I'm a fucking opposite of a boomer, and I just order online all the time. So I always got ready to pick up. I don't look at things. It's fun.
Shit, I just order it. I don't know what the fuck it is.
No. I mean,
Hey man, I have the
sounds
food.
good. No, there's no like thing saying like, oh, would you like a number 5 or whatever?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
just wing it.
yeah.
Rob
That
got
was Josh earlier.
I was eating some wings. That's true.
But you
You
should
did
have
have
baked
some
into the
wings.
microwave.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
order
just saying you'd get a better quality product if you warm it up in the oven than you would in the microwave.
Yeah,
we
but
don't,
What do
we don't
I
know
what
that
do
for
I
sure.
know? What do I know?
What do you know?
You know?
go again.
Nothing, apparently.
Go again.
This guy thinking
Actually-
he's some kind of a fucking suicide chef or something like that.
Shut
Dude,
up.
sometimes I do
That was
feel
a bad
like
bit.
that. I do feel like a suicide chef sometimes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I was gonna say there's a lot of chefs that have committed suicide. So
Yes, sir. I wonder why.
Very stressful job. Shout out Anthony Bourdain, R.I.P.
True.
to a real man.
He is actually he is dude. That man is. One of the few books I've read in my adult life is Anthony Bourdain's book.
I'm gonna say a controversial thing that we might have to cut, but sometimes when I see a picture of Anthony Bourdain, I think he looks kind of like Jeffrey Epstein.
They
And it
don't
makes
look anything alike.
I don't know. What,
Right.
I don't know what he looks like. So
Doesn't look like Jeffrey Epstein in the slightest.
I think they kind of do.
I'm not even gonna look it up. So I'm just gonna from this point
No,
forward
I'm
just
gonna look it
assume
up.
that Ryland is correct on this, and that's 100. It is actually the same person.
Oh, bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's
Oh wow, they're old white guy with white hair. This is every
There's
person ever.
more to it than that.
Now that everyone's
they're real
wasting their
close.
time looking
Like one
up,
has a better beard than another, but yeah. Okay.
looking up
Anyways.
random shit on the side.
Sorry, okay. Are you all gonna blame me for not knowing anything about famous people or anything even remotely relevant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
still blame
I'm
you.
trying to get better about it. I'm actively doing that right now.
Yeah, and we're actively blaming
Is
you
this
right
a
now.
good time?
And
So,
dude,
what's the
it's like the Sidemen with I forget his name, but they bullied him into having good posture. I'm gonna bully you into knowing more about pop culture.
Danny Harris.
Yeah, bullying is good sometimes, man.
Mhm.
Danny Harris is a funny man.
That
I
was
mean,
the
he
same
had a
excuse
horrible
they
posture,
used.
and now that's a beautiful ass man right now.
That was the
Stands tall
same
and
fucking
straight.
excuse they used back on me in middle school. They're like, bullying is important
I
sometimes.
I don't think the Sidemen were around when you were in middle school. So I don't
No,
know if
they were
used the
beating my ass
exact
in
same-
middle school.
Oh my god.
And they said it was because of the Sidemen.
No, the Sidemen were the ones beating my ass. But
Oh my
like,
God.
I was like,
you
but-
fucking little posh boy, you is.
But I knew one day they'd be popular, so like, you know, me getting beat by them is kind of an honor, you know? Yeah, I mean, have you been beat by them? That's what I thought.
No, I have not, sadly.
That sucks, man.
Oh, I almost said something that was
Because honestly, they could catch these hands.
What a weird tangent.
Are you gonna are you 1v1ing what is it, Jake Paul next? Or is it Logan Paul?
Yeah,
Which one is
he's
it?
totally one of the sidemen, yes.
What you were talking about
Jake
beating
Paul, who I'd fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, beating a sideman up. They're not part of the sidemen.
What I wasn't saying he's part of the sidemen. He's just fucking beating up old decrepit people, and I thought you fell in that category.
He is.
Yeah, I'm literally younger than you. You can't call me old and decrepit.
I know, but you do look older.
If I'm old and decrepit, yeah, I look older because I'm working in kitchen service for 14 years. Kind of does a toll on your body, man.
Hey, you know, sometimes shit happens and you look like 105 years old. Anywho, I was gonna say about ordering food. I'm gonna be having to order food for a little while because my car is in the shop.
What'd you do?
Nothing like really bad or anything, but the check engine light's been on for a few days, and the super cold temperatures while starting car is making it make some rattling noises. And I was like, I'd rather do this sooner than later before it becomes an actual problem. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I did that. Some random dude, they changed their service. They used to like shuttle you to your house or to wherever you need to, and then they would bring you back over to the shop afterwards, or you could get a temporary car. But I never, like, I'm doing other shit, so I'm like, just shuttle me back. It used to be one built into it. Now they just get an Uber. And my Uber driver didn't know which car dealership to go to. To be fair, there was like 4 of them by each other, but he went to the wrong building. So I was like, whatever. Get inside the car. This motherfucker is listening to a Christian, like, just channel on the radio.
Sir.
There's no ads, and it's just a bunch of fucking religious music. And it's not even like Christian rock. It's just like straight up, like, you know, choral music and shit. And I have to listen to that for like 30 minutes.
34:10.
And yes, yeah. And I'm like, dude, come on, man.
Ave Maria.
I wish Ave Maria was playing. I wish. We got some other shit. It's really annoying.
How could he not find it? Because generally when you go to a car dealership, there's like a giant billboard that says like Ford, and then someone says Toyota.
Well, it's
Dude, don't even talk
dealership.
Don't even talk to we had a fucking Uber driver come into our work one time to pick up food. I don't know why. The people who do like Uber Eats, they're like some of the rudest people I've ever met in my life. But like, so the guy just walks up to the bar and just walks to the bartender and says like 5 AC. Bartender's like, what do you mean? He puts his phone up, he's like 5 AC, where's my order? He's like, I'll go get the person who's supposed to grab that for you. So we go, we're looking, we're like, yes, sir, we can't find this order. Like, are you sure in the right spot? Guy's like, 5 AC, look. And my boss walks up to him, picks up his phone and went, yeah, you're at the restaurant across the street. And the guy just turned around, leave, didn't apologize. So when you walk into our building, there's a giant sign above it that says what restaurant we are. And it was just not the right restaurant.
In fact,
He was supposed to be going to the East Sides, which is across the street from us.
Your restaurant also has the giant letter of your restaurant on the as the handle.
You have to touch it.
Well, also, your restaurant's not like touching other restaurants. It's on its own, pretty far away from other buildings. It's not like it's like right next door. Yeah,
it was literally across the street. I'm like, you could just go across. We also, there's times where we're out back, and like a driver will come up, and he'll just come up to the like 3 line cooks. We're out back. We're having a smoke, right? We're chilling. He's like, hey, I have an order. And we're all just like, do you think that we're the people that give you this stuff? Go inside the restaurant. I had a guy, I watched him walk into our garbage room, which is just a room that's outside with no roof with 2 dumpsters in it. And he comes out and he's like, is this? And we're like, no, you have to go to the front. Like,
dude, listen.
I know our food sucks, but bro, that's not what the inside of the restaurant looks like, man.
But it's just like 48-year-old Uber driver walking up to 17-year-old high schooler going, 5 AF, where is it? And they're like, brother, I don't know.
Oh, it's 5 AC. Oh, you thought it was 5 AF. No wonder why it was fucked that entire time.
Just absolutely some of the rudest people I've ever met in my life.
Absolutely.
But you know,
I agree.
Yep.
They will also just like, man, this is a hate on Uber drivers. Sorry, Uber drivers. Sorry to the good ones.
yeah, some of you are real ones.
Yeah, some of you are like the actual nicest people, like actual saints.
Mhm.
But like the rest of you, literal devil spawn. Like
Mhm.
fucking, I have watched like somebody get so like it was. I went to is the Great Canadian Poutineery. So like the guy, the
Hell
Uber
yeah.
driver comes in, like, and he's sitting there, and then another person kind of comes in and is like, "Hey, someone's like parked outside." Like, and the Uber driver's like, "Oh, that's me." And the guy's like, "Okay, but that's a fire lane, and you really should move. Like, you can't just park out there." The Uber driver's like, "I can do what I want. You can't. You're not the boss of me." And everyone in the restaurant just like looked at him and was like, "Dude, like you are totally in the wrong." And then he was in there for like 20 minutes. It's like, bro, like
Just move your car, man.
just move your car, or just like don't park in front. Like it takes like you don't. We will also like Uber drivers will pull up and park in the worst fucking spots to get into a restaurant, and it's like, is it really gonna save you that extra minute of delivery time to walk from the parking lot to like your car?
And the parking lot, a lot of the times, is like
empty.
it's like 2 steps to the left. Like you are parking in the one part of the road in the parking lot that people drive through,
Yeah.
instead of just going to a parking spot that is right there.
Mhm.
Just go to the parking spot. I also had an Uber driver one time. We were going to a party, and like, so the Uber drive was unironically, it was 2 minutes up the road. That's it. We just, because we had a cooler and it had a bunch of alcohol in it, because obviously we're going to a party. All of it's closed. It's all like sealed. Guy comes up. We paid for the Uber XL because I think there was 4 of us and just a cooler. And the guy, he's like, "Oh, what's in the cooler?" We're like, "Oh, it's just alcohol. Like, we're going to party." He's like, "Oh, alcohol? Yeah, I can't drive you." We're like, "But it's like I understand if it was open, but like it's closed. We're also all of age." Like, "Yeah, no, it's not for any reason." Like Uber, he's like, "I'm not gonna drive you." And we're like, "Oh, okay. So you're gonna cancel the ride?" He's like, "No, you guys can cancel it, because if we cancel it, he gets a fee, but if they cancel it, they don't get the fee."
Yep.
I was like, "No, man, you're refusing to drive us. You can just cancel it. Like, I'll get another Uber. I don't care. But why would you accept the Uber if you're not willing to drive it?" And it was like, I could get it if it was like a 25-30 minute drive, but we were literally going up the road. Like 2 minutes. I was like,
That's dumb.
Also, straight up, I don't think you have to disclose what's in your fucking thing.
"No," but we were like, "Sure, man. Yeah, we have alcohol in here because we're going to a party." He's like, "No, sorry, I can't take you, man." I was like, "Okay, just
It's
cancel
like-
it yourself instead of getting us to cancel it." But sure.
I will say one of my least favorite things about North America versus Europe is like North America has really strict rule. In some places they don't, but really strict rules against like carrying alcohol around. And I kind of get it. You don't want people just walking around town carrying beers and stuff like that. But like, for example, we were at a Christmas market thing like last month or whatever, and I had just a thing like a literal like styrofoam cup kind of thing of like hot apple cider, because it was like -20, and I was like, "Boy, I need hot drink." And we're like going from one area like outside to the inside, and the lady looks at me and she's like, "Hey, what you got in there?" And I was like, "Apple cider." And she's like, "Oh, no alcohol?" And I'm like, "Nah." It's like, "Okay," and just let me through. And I turned to my friend and I'm like, I could have just been lying. Like, why does it matter? Like, why would it have mattered if I had a little bit of alcohol in this thing? Like, unless I'm like
then
going
you'd
up.
be a delinquent, and obviously I don't want you in my store.
Oh shit. Unless I'm like going up to kids like, "Hey, you want a sip of this? Boy?"
You want a sip of this?
And that's
Like,
just not something I do on
was that-
Saturdays.
And then I see a video of a fucking 17-year-old British lad walking, and they stop him for an interview, and he just pulls a glass of beer out of his pocket. Like, it's not a bottle. It's just, he's like, "Oh yeah, I just got this glass of beer here. Put it back in my pocket real quick." I'm like, this
It
guy's
is
just carrying
also-
it.
Just living the dream.
This one's more for America specifically.
Yeah.
And it's the classic argument of, "Damn, bro, I can die for my country before getting a glass of beer at the
Yup.
pub with the boys."
Mhm.
And my favorite like one is when Shaun White first won like,
Oh, I love this.
a bunch of gold medals in the Olympics, and he's like talking to like they're doing an interview, and he's like, "Oh, we were partying. There's girls everywhere, drinks. It was awesome." And the reporter's like, "Drinks, Sean? You're 17 or like 19 or whatever." And he's like, "I'm talking about Mountain Dew, baby."
I'm talking about Mountain Dew.
Without
baby.
missing a beat.
Yeah.
Yep.
That man was not talking about Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I man was getting licked up with some women, bro.
I mean, I think this was in 2010, so it would have been the Vancouver Olympics. So
Yeah, which would have been if he was 18. I mean, he wouldn't have been legal. It's 19. But
I think
crazy.
Vancouver's actually, I think British
I thought it
Columbia
was just
is.
Quebec. I thought it was just Quebec.
Mountain Dew was not even in production
I
in
know.
all of 2010. They actually took it out of production, so that was just a complete
I
fucking
cried.
lie.
Yeah, no, they
man.
took it out of production so they could stockpile it all for Shaun White's massive party.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it. For the whole year, they're like, guys, you just can't buy it.
Dude, the
It's-
party was big. They knew he was gonna win.
That shit was lit. I was there.
It was 19. It is 19 in BC. Alberta, Manitoba, and Quebec. It's 18.
You know what? I get it for Alberta and Manitoba because, like, man, there ain't shit to do out there unless you're working on the oil fields, bro. You're gonna have a beer.
I'm surprised Saskatchewan isn't 18.
True. There's also nothing to do out there.
I'm surprised Saskatchewan's isn't 14. Fuck it.
Dude, I remember being a kid and just being told, hey, if you want to make good money, just go work the oil fields out in Alberta.
I mean,
And granted, you make fucking money because it's one of those jobs where you just live on the job site, so you don't spend any money, and you're making like a ridiculous amount of money an hour. But they're like, but it's like you're doing fucking hard work for like 14 hours a day every day.
You are doing real boy work.
Mhm.
But I'm not a real
Shout out-
boy.
Wait, who in this call does real boy work?
Shout out to Alberta's oil fields.
True, keeping our economy afloat.
Not really, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about real boys working.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah, Josh with your like 17 weeks of PTO a year or whatever.
Josh's
Crazy.
oops, I accidentally took the whole month of December off.
I do have
Oopsies.
I do have some time coming up off just because I gotta use it because I had too much from last year that I left over, so I have to spend it.
Me walking up to my boss, could I have one Saturday off, please? No.
No.
Josh, yeah, I have too much PTS, so I'm just taking a week off.
I have a buddy of mine. He's very similar. He's also in a case of his work has like, because it's like there's a certain amount that you can bank and whatnot, like into the next year if you didn't use it. But if you don't use that other banked stuff, it will just
Disappear.
yeah.
Avoid.
And he was like he booked off like a bunch of things, and then he realized, wait, I was still using last year's banked thing. I still have so much time off. And he's
Hell
like, I
yeah.
don't know what to do with it. I was
Hell
like, I
yeah.
don't know, man. Just he's like, I want to go on trips, and I'm like, I mean, if you don't know what to do with it, why don't you just like do a staycation, my guy? Just like book the week off and then chill at home, play some video games. It's like, yeah, but I feel like that's a waste. And I'm like, well, it's gonna be a waste if you like just
Don't use
waste
it.
money or like use the money
Right.
and just go out.
Dude, half the time I take PTO, that's all I do. I just stay home and fucking
Really?
find random game to play, like Legends of Runeterra. That was the last one.
True, babe.
Just buy him a battle box of 40k. That's how you get them. Like here you go. You can
Nah,
just do this. You can just do this quick project.
He
And then
does not care about 40k at all. He
What about 39k?
What about
get him into
401k?
Get him into 30k instead. No, he doesn't. He doesn't really like. Yeah, he just doesn't really care. To be
Hmm.
honest.
damn.
He
Sounds like a heretic.
When I started getting into 40k, he'd bought a couple of the like Adeptus Mechanicus because he just thought they were cool robot people, which they are. But he was like, he painted them, and he's like, I have no desire to learn the game. I was like, that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Those things where it will take a while to really learn.
Play the game. Especially when you watch somebody play it, and then you're like, oh, I have no idea what this means. But I
Mhm.
like the miniatures. I like the pretty figurines.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
he's
know.
rolling clickety clacks.
And if you don't know, you don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually,
what you don't know.
Going back, I don't know if it's gonna even be in the final cut, but going back to the Sidemen topic, they recently did a video where they were doing a quiz show. I actually think that'd be a fun video to do ourselves, like doing one of the quiz games, like quiz show games. And it was like they got to choose it's actually like a really recent game, like they had recent questions and shit, and one of them was 40K and no one knew what it was. Or I remember they were like, we don't know what this is, and the person who had the choice was just being a troll and choosing every like topic that no one else knew. So he chose Warhammer, and it was just we're watching 4 people just with completely like just did not know what anything was, and they're like, all right, I think one of the questions like, who's the god of like lust and stuff like that, and a bunch of them chose Nurgle, and I'm like, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, to each their own, man. If that's your god of lust, bro, that's your god of lust, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nurgle be lasting all night.
True.
And for like a few weeks as well.
Maybe a couple years.
You're really never
No,
getting rid of him once he's inside of you.
He's not gone.
No.
He's there forever.
The real
He's
definition.
part of
And
it.
the worst part, doesn't even pay rent. Kind of fucked.
No.
He's just like Bandit.
Just like Bandit.
Hey, just because I call him a freeloader doesn't mean you get to call him a freeloader.
Let's say, is Bandit a follower of Nurgle? You look in the background, you just see Bandit glowing eyes.
Nah, if Bandit would be Bandit would be Sneech, bro. Oh god.
Zinch.
Why? Because of his psychological damage he gives you with his little scratch post that he destroys.
Yeah, well, just use the top half of it, dog. I swapped it because I thought you wanted to scratch the top, but
Bro, I thought
Dude, he's not
were
gonna do it. It's not happening, bro.
Nope.
I know it's the classic buy your cat a bed, we'll sleep in the box, won't use the bed ever.
Yeah.
Like my Bandit's favorite thing to lay on, a piece of my clothing that's on the ground. He's like, I see, a bed has arisen.
I mean that I think is actually much more of a cute reason of like
It is because he likes my smell and he wants to be close to me.
He likes to
My-
smell
But like,
like-
use the bed I buy you though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my
Dude, you gotta
fiance-
sleep in the bed first, so that way he can
I do
get the
sleep
smell.
in the bed.
No, his bed.
No. bro.
Yeah, my bed is his bed, dude.
He'll Garfield it.
No, my fiance loves my fiance's dog, I should say, actually loves fucking sleeping just in like I'll put my jacket on the ground, immediately he's fucking walking over, just like yeah, finally some good fucking bed.
None of this pillows and cushions. A nice T-shirt on the floor will do.
Yeah, fucking yeah.
I'm just like you
honestly,
guys, okay?
Yes.
I'm a dog of the people.
a dog of the people I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It vaguely reminds me of a kitten I used to have. Cutest little demon under the sun. But decided that Mortal Kombat against my feet was what needed to happen at 2 in the morning whenever I went to bed because it was a kitten. And it used to try to make nice little huts out of my clothing until I learned really quickly that I did not like my socks. So it would take my socks across the room and put them in the corner, and they would bring everything else and like slowly drag it into a pile. And I was like, "That's so cute." Also, I also do not blame me for not wanting to touch my socks.
This man got
Anywhere near them.
some tinky peach, bro.
I did. Oh,
would-
hey, look, I froze.
Oh,
Look at this.
there he
Look at
goes.
this beautiful thing. Edit it. Just
So-
blow it up on the screen. Draw me a
Stinky.
There you go.
Oh hell yeah.
He's back. Yeah, I got fucking. We had cats growing up. They would only like try to sleep on like top of my head, on like right at the top of the pillow against the board, which would work for a while until they put like their paw in your face, and then your eyes would start watering, even though your eyes are shut. You wouldn't understand why, and then you'd get annoyed. So I just started like shutting my door, and they just weren't allowed in my room.
Sad. The cats just wanted to cuddle you, bro.
They wanted to see. I would be fine. I'd like put them under the covers sometimes. Be like, here you go. And like I'd have their head out, and then they'd be like, nah, I'm not about this shit, and they would just run back to the top of the pillow.
Yeah, because they will never lay where you've decided for them to lay. So if you put them on top of your head, they'd be like, "This ain't it, Chief. I'm going under the covers."
Yeah.
So
They'd
you gotta
always
deal with it.
they'd always try to shut me up when I'd be like petting them, and they would just do the paw in the mouth thing.
Yeah, because
Like,
you
okay.
talk too much, bro. Shut
Alright.
the fuck up.
All right, I guess. Fuck, man.
Recently, I don't know if last week's episode, I mentioned it, but yeah, my dog fucking poked me in the eye with her paw when we were playing, and then my eye was swollen and for a little bit. It's not a fun time.
Yeah, sounds
Damn.
not fun. You got a bob and weave, dog.
It was funny because a couple days later, I had an optometrist appointment, like already booked, like from literally years in advance. And even with my eye being fucked, got perfect scores.
Oh,
my vision
wow.
Gonna be me.
still rocking.
Yeah, imagine having to wear glasses all the time. Crazy.
Yeah, sorry boys, it really do be like that. I do not know how I escaped my family's like actual like. I think everyone in my family has what's
Corrective lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you sucked up all the eye juices and they couldn't have any.
You chose the right thing during character creation.
You took some of my eye juices too, and Lucas's, because I can't even see color. Fucked up, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, what color's your bottle right now? Go.
Right now?
Yeah.
Clear
blue.
because there's water in it.
Thanks.
Okay, well, Josh was right. Lucas, that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But
That's the type of answers I give
you
my
think
coworkers.
water in America is
yeah,
clear?
so wrong.
Brother, we've got some green ass
it's
water
a blue
here.
bottle. You put
We have some free water.
They
put-
pipe my water in directly from Flint, right to
no.
my
man.
house.
Oh no.
damn,
Not
you're
a
dead, bro.
Uh,
It's been nice knowing you, but you're gonna fucking die.
I mean, yep, real fast. Like, going off of crazy vision and likelihood. So, my fiance, she has really good vision, and everyone else in her family has glasses. So she also did the Ryland thing where she just stole all the ancestral
Suck
vision
up all the
at
eye
once.
juices.
That's
Yes,
fucked up.
but like. We'll be outside, and she'll be like, "Do you see that bee in that tree, like in the park across the street?" I'm like, well, "What do you mean?
I ain't no way she's
Normal
seen a bee
people
in a
don't
tree.
see this."
Nah, she's just making shit up.
I'm sorry. You're getting married to an AI robot.
Oh
And
shit.
I feel like I'm like, okay, dear, just because you with your elf eyes can see the atoms buzzing in between those bees' wings over in like Europe or something doesn't mean that I can see them or most other people. And like, I was talking with her best friend. Her best friend's like, yeah, she's always kind of done that. She's just been able to see stuff. She's like, she just sees movement. I'm like, that doesn't mean that other people see these things. And it's just like,
What do you see? I see movement everywhere.
I see movement. I'm like, are you seeing the molecules of the universe moving? Like, what are you seeing that you can see whatever that is? Especially whenever it's like, yeah, there's a bee and she's pointing at a green tree. And I'm like, yeah, yellow and green, colorblind man. I can definitely tell those apart.
Mhm.
Just get better at seeing colors, dude. I don't know, it's not that
I
hard.
can see.
You know
I
what?
can see
I'll
colors.
watch it
They're
just
the
for you,
same
buddy.
color.
Watch this. I'm about to do it right now. Damn, that's a color right there. Shit.
Sorry, I don't see color. You're kind of fucked up for saying that, bro. But
I mean, I respect it. So, like, I at least it realize its existence is there.
I hope
color's
Bang
not
starts
real.
charging you rent.
Hmm?
So you know what game I've been playing? Am I playing? Been playing?
Wait, let me guess. Is it League of Legends?
No, I played only a little.
We made it so far without mentioning League of Legends.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention League of Legends.
Did we?
I played this game at the
Too
end of the
bad.
year that definitely some other YouTubers have been playing. It's called Liar's Bar. Played it with you two boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
That thing, that game is goofy as fuck.
It was a good time.
I love.
I liked when we
Legends.
both shot your dead body again,
Dude,
and both of our
we
bullets.
both had a shot.
No, my favorite is when guys, I had already died, and then you guys shot each other,
Yeah,
and no
And
one
no
won.
one
It
won
was
the round.
draw.
dude.
Yeah.
No, I think my favorite round was the one where
Oh,
we're playing with
Liar's
Will. We're
Dice?
playing Liar's Dice,
Oh my
and we have 3
God.
people playing round 1. 16 ones.
No, it was 15 was the first one, and
Oh,
then I
15?
did 16, and we lost it because there was only 15 dice. What did we get up to? We got up to 21 before we called the lie on someone.
Yeah,
You can just keep going, dude. You
yeah.
can
It just lets you
keep
go
going.
forever.
So,
Just fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was really good.
Will
We
was
should,
way too good at Liar's Dice. That shit was
yeah,
fucked
because he
up.
gambles IRL forever, and it's the same
Oh,
skills.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, what was wild with it, because when I remember when watching, is when he called, and I think he said he did it by accident, but I don't know. When he called the spot on, on you guys just randomly on like a really like low number and just got in. I was like, what the fuck?
No, he's cheating for sure.
This guy's fucking a god.
Wish we were all fucking gods.
Which
wish-
god
What
would
if-
you? Okay,
what if God
what
was
god
one
would
of
you
us?
fuck?
Which god would I fuck? I mean,
Trick
Oh,
question.
no.
There's only one god.
It's Buddha.
Bandit. Oh,
And he's got what?
You're gonna have
You
sex with
saw
my
it?
cat.
Whoa. Shane
Get him out of
Johnson.
here.
You think we're just gonna let
Get him
that
outta
go
here.
by? What the hell?
You're not allowed. You're never. I'm never seeing you in person again.
Oh no, you're never getting the books back, Lucas.
Never.
how am I supposed to get him his shirt? He has a Midnight Oasis birthday.
I mean, maybe if you didn't mention having sex with my cat, you would have been okay.
I like how you're promoting a shirt that we don't have a store for and won't be selling like ever.
And will not be selling ever.
Guys, get this shirt. Okay, you gotta steal it, but like just get it.
All right,
Bro.
but okay. So if you want to get it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy a blank T-shirt, and then you're gonna go into Photoshop, and you're gonna
You're gonna
make it
find-
yourself, and then print it.
also, I'm not gonna
Boom.
lie, the
You gotta
freezes
pull out a
tonight, I
marker
don't
and you're
know-
gonna draw on it yourself.
But also the freezes tonight. I'm in golden. I don't know if you like your ends capturing them, Josh, but they're pretty funny. Like I have some horrible facial reactions whenever I'm freezing.
Oh yeah, only when you're freezing, huh?
Yeah, bro. That's the only time.
Uh,
You're not gonna force that to freeze. It's not happening. He's
Oh,
gone now.
beautiful! Finally, something I want to. Oh, damn! You ruined it.
He's back.
You want to play this game with me, fucker?
He's that's his default hand position almost.
It kind of is.
I'll hit you with my Sharingan.
oh shit.
Yeah, I put it on the middle finger for a reason.
That's a really funny. Actually.
Yes, sir.
You know, I have spent an uncomfortable amount of time looking at Callum's fingers. It's only just.
It's
realized
true.
that-
It's true. You have. I think out of everyone in this call, you've seen my tattoos the most.
I have.
I still have those pictures saved on my.
You've seen
I
the
still wanna
tattoos
get-
the most, or have you seen the most of his tattoos?
Probably both.
Well,
You get that cock one yet?
well. Definitely
Yeah?
think some people have seen more of my tattoos. Nah,
Yeah?
I mean you'll find out if you need to.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, I thought you meant just in this call who has seen the most of your tattoos. I feel like you guys haven't.
I
Seen
mean, I feel like everybody's seen all of my
I
tattoos.
feel like
Have you guys
Callum.
seen
I
his
think
back
you've
tattoo?
probably. I feel like you've probably seen the most, Callum.
No, I can't see my back tattoo. That's
Actually,
the
I
thing.
was about to say-
It's
yeah.
fine.
Shit.
It's I'm gonna try right now. Shit, can't see it.
Well, I mean, does a reflection not count? Is it like the basilisk where it doesn't really count if you look at a reflection?
I mean, technically, if you want to get on like a metaphysical level, I'm not really looking at it if I'm looking at a mirror because I'm looking at the mirror, not my tattoo. But you know,
realize.
Maybe the only level I want to
So-
be on with you is a metaphysical level. Come on over.
yeah.
Oh,
What is happening?
And then you can actually see all of my tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of
Dude,
metaphysical,
my favorite is the
Oh.
Patrick tattoo because it always surprises people when they see it.
It is a really good one.
the Patrick one is a good tattoo. It's also on the
It is a
Midnight
good
Oasis
one.
shirt that we're not selling.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Woo.
But
As a game and played it.
y'all will never know.
Patrick Star.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We're releasing limited edition T-shirts that are just my tattoos.
And they're not like
sell hand
they're-
gloves and just have the Sharingan on for the middle finger.
they're not recreated. Like we're literally ripping his skin off and
Mhm.
fucking like stapling it to the shirt.
Yeah. One copy of each.
Mm-hmm.
If
You're
you want to
just
get
fucking
bang for your
legendary.
buck, go for the back tattoo one. It is the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be so painful.
Well, it's the second.
Yeah, it was almost as
it's the
painful,
second
almost
biggest
as
one.
painful as getting it tattooed on me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Have you ever been stabbed in the ball of your neck with a needle 1,000 times? Not fun.
Nope.
yeah, I was gonna say. As cool as some fucking back tattoos are, I don't think I could ever get one.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna eventually get the rest of my back done with a giant Samurai Champloo tattoo. So
God, guy's obsessed with the Samurai Champloo.
it is literally my favorite anime of all time. It is a fucking masterpiece. The music in it's amazing. The art style is amazing. It's just great, dude. It's just
But does
actually my
Bandit
favorite
approve?
anime of all time. Yeah, because he has good taste.
Okay.
It's true.
Come on,
Yeah.
That's a good show.
it is
I
so
know.
good.
I watched it. Definitely better than Cowboy Bebop, the one that's everyone compares to.
Yes, because it
I
has the
haven't
same
seen
kind
Cowboy
of like.
Bebop either.
Also, I think it's
Cowboy Bebop's
I
pretty
think
good.
at least in the dub, I believe they're. Wait, no, this might be wrong. I was just I think it might be the same voice actor for the main character, but I'm not 100% on that now.
But for Mugen and Jin, and then you got
Could be
Fu.
for Mugen, but yeah.
It's like it's a weird combination of like all the good 90s ones I haven't seen of like Bebop Trigun. Apparently, Samurai Champloo like a 90s
I
anime.
think it's either late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah,
Let's
that
see.
the
Let me look
golden
it up.
area, so to speak. Yeah, I have not seen those.
You didn't watch Ava either?
I watched like
2004 is
Yu
when
Yu
it started.
Hakusho. I watched Original Hunter x Hunter.
Remember at that convention and they were gonna have Yu Yu Hakusho, and the person was like, "The next show on is Yu Yu Hakusho," and everyone corrected him immediately.
Yeah, it's the
God,
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
It is so, man. I never understand when people like at like conventions like that, like when they're the
announcer.
the moderators or announcers, yeah, where they just like they don't know how to pronounce something properly, and it's like, come on, bro, like your one job to pronounce things properly in this case.
Just like Google it and figure it out.
And sometimes there's moderators that don't care at all about what they're doing in the slightest.
Yeah, that's fair. The worst, no, not actually the worst. It's actually made a lot of really funny ones in. It's mostly the American races in F1, but they've had some. They'll do sometimes some driver walkouts where the like announcer will say like all the names of the drivers, and some of the fuck ups for them is just insane.
I can imagine, dude.
It's like, come on, man. How are you gonna not like at least look it up at least beforehand? My favorite one is. Oh, sorry. You
I was gonna say, how are you gonna not know about Kimi Räikkönen and just say his name properly, dude?
True. My favorite one was I can't remember which one it was. I think it was in Texas that they had.
Damn Texas.
It's a damn Texas.
I'm from my home country.
God damn it.
Saying squirrels from Texas are dumb.
Look at me. I'm Texas.
What are you, stupid? What's the difference?
What's the
Classic.
They called there's a driver from Monaco named Charles Leclerc, and they called him like Chuck Leclerc.
Yeah,
Chuck Leclerc kind of goes hard though. In first place in the Azerbaijan race, Chuck Leclerc.
Chuck Leclerc.
That's really funny.
It is one of those things where it's like, was this like a planned meme? Like, I don't even know. Probably was, but
okay. My question is, who was the first person to decide that Richard was long for dick? Like, who decided? Who was the first one to do that?
I just watched a Ryan George video that popped up yesterday. That was promoted with that exact thing, and he was just like, "Who?" I don't know. Well, his are always fucking memes where they like make up the reasons why things are called that or whatever.
Oh,
and that was one of the
just
topics.
A guy named Richard who was a dick, and they're like,
"Yeah,
your name's Dick now."
And he just rolled with it, and then eventually they just because
it's just like William is long form of Bill.
Which just call him Billiam, dude. Like I don't know, we're fucking joking around here. You got William, and then you got Billiam. William is long for Will, and Billiam is long for Bill.
And William is also long for Bill.
It's also weird that one of the short forms for Jonathan is Jack.
Yeah.
And we just weird. You know, fuck it. Short form for my name is Chris. Call me Chris from now on.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, man?
No, not
what's
you.
up, Jake?
Some of the other one.
I know too many Chris's.
Yeah, so do I. I work with like 4 of them.
This is a very common name. Chris Evans. Chris Pratt. By the way, in the sequel to Mario 3, we destroyed Mario 2. We don't even need that. Oh, let's talk about Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah, Game of the Year, obviously.
Yeah.
Game of the year.
Game of the year. Hey, you guys, anybody else in this call excited for the next Christopher Nolan movie?
Which one's that?
He's doing the Odyssey.
Oh yeah,
Christopher Nolan is the director who did.
Knight.
The Nolan Batmans are the Christian Bale Batmans. He's also done Memento. He's done Tenet. He's done Inception. I'm sure you've heard of one of these movies that I've mentioned.
heard of them. I haven't watched anything. I noticed.
I haven't watched any of those.
That's it.
Those are all Christopher Nolan movies. But his next movie that he's doing is the Odyssey, like from the Iliad and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for that. I grew up. I actually had a book. It was really cool. It was the Iliad, and on the right side was like English, and on the left side was actually the original Greek for it. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. I got detention because of the Odyssey, so got a kind of a bad relationship with it.
How'd you get a detention from the Odyssey?
We were in middle school, and we were fucking watching, like, they had like a shitty like animated version of like one of the books in the Odyssey or something, and there's this part where they're like going across the water in some ship and they're fighting. I think it was like a Hydra or something like that, and this dude, like, fucking, they just didn't give a fuck about background characters, and the fucking Hydra goes to eat the guy, and he's just sitting there with the sword up like this, and he did nothing, and then he just got eaten, and it was fucking hilarious. So then I recreated it like a few minutes later to our like small group in class. I may have been like really fucking loud when I got eaten. I was like, ah! And then I got detention for doing that shit. Sorry for paying attention to the movie, guys. My bad. I'll never watch the fucking educational shit ever again. To be fair, I got detention every year for like the first, like, I don't know, from 6th grade until like 8th or 9th grade or something like that.
Whoa,
Just
bad
for
boy.
all sorts of random shit.
Bad boy alert.
I don't even remember all the bad
Cops,
shit I
keep
did.
an eye on this guy.
I was a bit of a BK.
There definitely was a couple times where I've gotten detention for like really dumb things.
What's up, Lucas?
One moment. I need to blow my nose.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, God. There it is. Oh my God, I can breathe. Oh my God, I can breathe.
One of yous. Fucking one of yous.
I know I can continue.
Detention, Rylan?
That's what one it is.
Detention for Rylan.
Oh no, I was just saying that I can. There's been a lot of like random times I've gotten detention. It's random things.
Yeah, I don't remember what I did to get mine either. It was always on fucking Saturday that you'd have to come in to do it, which is ass.
What? They did that with
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We always had to come in on Saturday. It was like Saturday morning too. You'd have to come in to fucking do detention.
Did they do that? Did they do that?
No.
Yeah, I feel like you weren't allowed to force kids to go to school on the weekends.
Yeah, America built different like that.
That's crazy.
Also, just fucking Lamau teacher, like trying to get.
A teacher's got to stay for that. Like, that's fucked.
Yup.
Damn. No wonder the American education system isn't the greatest.
Yeah, they're like, if I'm gonna be here and hate it, you're gonna be. That's literally what happened on the Breakfast Club. They had to come in on the fucking weekend to do detention. That's what they do in the movie. So yeah, that was the real thing.
But it's a movie though, so I just assume that I don't have to believe that it's real. It's just a movie.
That movie, be just like me for real. That's that movie.
Dude, I really be the Breakfast Club for real though.
I'm John Breakfast.
The school you had, Josh, was way more strict than mine was because I did so many things that should have gotten me either detention or expelled in high school that just never happened.
See, no, I got detention for shit that doesn't get me detention.
I'm curious. What kind of shit were you doing that you didn't get detention for or expelled for?
Yeah.
So there was one time we were playing floor hockey and we were running and I was following the rules and I was being chill about it.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody thought it'd be funny to just Spartan chuck his little aluminum hockey stick in between my legs and I fell. I almost broke my arm. The teacher was furious, was yelling at the kid. After I finally got done being in pain, I grabbed my stick, went over, and I broke the stick up against his, like here on him. Because I was furious. Oh, I was so angry. My arm swelled to like this big around it, like elbow.
No valid.
I was so furious. They're like, Lucas, principal's office. I was like, I know I'm going. He's going with me. he was like, so why'd you hit him? I was like, because he made me fall. Look at my arm, and my arm was already starting to swell. He's like, at least you didn't start it. You never start it. Ever. Anytime you come in here, it's never you who starts things, apparently.
Callum is all about that shit.
Dude, people hate me. People hate me in League of Legends, dude.
We're back to it. Yeah, dude, like Callum, he really won't instigate it like ever, but we'll just be in a game and he'll just do something that'll piss the enemy off, and it doesn't even make sense because like he usually plays the game pretty well.
The classic game that we had, was it was a game where I was playing Udyr in the jungle. And I don't know, our top laner was like fucking inting the enemy team, and then they started bickering with each other. And then at some point, just someone on the enemy team just goes into all chat and says, "Yeah, fuck you, Udyr." I was like, I haven't said anything in game this entire time. Yep. And then the whole enemy team started flaming me. It was just, I don't know. Or like the time when people are getting upset and I just type in chat chill, and then I get yelled at in chat for like 25 minutes. I'm like, okay, my bad, guys. Sorry. That's not me, I guess. For real.
Can't relate.
But then there is sometimes where you're on the other side where you're definitely causing it.
Oh, dude, yes.
My favorite part is when I would keep people in the post game.
Yeah,
chats
dude.
for like
the best one was the fucking time you played Garen against Riven, and this Riven player was so fucking tilted at you because you were like, fucking
me Garen, me hit Q, me win lane.
He was like, I'm platinum, I'm so much better than you, fucking Heartstuck Silver. That's, dude, the Heartstuck Silver meme comes from that fucking person. They're like, you're never getting out of silver, you fucking piece of shit, you only play Garen, you suck.
And I would just hit them with the me Garen, me hit Q, me win lane. Because that's how the lane goes against a Riven. You can't do anything.
It was fucking hilarious. And he legit stuck in the lobby for like 20 fucking minutes. That girl just did not shut up.
I loved it. But now they hide post game chat. They don't want you to talk
unless you type, it won't auto pull up the chat now. So like it's not even a thing. They like did a good job of getting rid of it, but at what cost?
I mean, like I understand that they got rid of the hate.
Bro, that's like suppressing my culture, bro. Like what the fuck, right? That's not cool.
Hold on. Wait, do we have twins? I think we got some twins on the podcast. That's a Cloud9 shirt and a Cloud9 jacket I see across two people.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Twins.
Cloud9.
And then me and Lucas out here twinning because we both got fat cocks.
And the better facial hair.
I mean, we can stop at the fat cocks. It's okay.
Wow. Yeah.
We can calm down with that one.
Yeah, we need to. All right. Shit. Oh, what's the time? I think we need to end it on that one.
Well, I want to tell my favorite little league.
Your favorite story?
Yeah,
go ahead. Tell me a story about how you got
we go all the way around. So back in good old, was it season 3, season 4, where Lee Sin was the only jungler that you would always see, like every single game?
You mean between season 2 to season 8 when Lee Sin was the most dominant jungler in the game? Yeah.
Yeah, and I would play right next to top, and I would go all chat the second we got in. Lee Sin, am I going to see you at level 2 or level 3? Just so that way I know when to kill you. And they would just get super tilted, and then without fail, about 60% of the time they would come in and it, like, unless they're like a Lee Sin player like you, Callum, where like they're just a sweaty motherfucker. Like if it's a normal person or like somebody who's learning, they would come in and I'd be like, nah, you don't come to renect him. He has full fury, and I just stun them in the wave and watch them die. I'm like, no, you gotta gank me when the other guy's level 2 or 3 as well. Like you can't show up level 2 and then we're both level, or he's level 1 and I'm level 2 because this isn't gonna go the way. Oh, and I would get so much flame from my teammates. They're like,
shitty Lee Sin's up.
Right? My teammates would be like, why are you antagonizing him to come to your lane? I was like, because if he comes to my lane and dies, then everyone else is safe for 30 seconds.
It's true.
Nah, bro. In my honest opinion, League is 99% a mental game.
Yeah.
If you can tilt somebody, you win.
Dude, literally when... We'll reference it again. The Ludwig stream that he did where he was trying to get up to platinum, he had all those different streamers come in with him, and when he got Kadra on the stream, he was literally just like, all right, step 1, find the inter. There's one in every game. You got to find the inter, and that's the one you're going to target, and you just go for him every single fucking time. And like you get in the game, he's like, all right, this guy, he already said something in chat. That's the inter right there. Go for him right now and just target him for the rest of the game. He'll get tilted. He'll start bitching at his team for not helping him, and then it'll all fall apart.
Well, it's like I still remember that AP Malphite game I played in ARAM, where I would be typing in chat my ult cooldown, And then my favorite one is I had it lined up in chat, but I had you ever been hit by a flying rock, and then I sent it and flash ulted them under their Nexus towers and killed them. It's all a mind game, dude. Like you just hit enter, immediate flash ult, kill 2 of them. I was letting them know my cooldowns were. There's no way they should have been caught by it.
Yeah,
right.
It's right there, bro.
Another good one I used to do is like, have you ever seen an attack speed Cho'Gath? Back when Surge was in the game. For those that don't know what Surge was, it gave you a ton of attack speed and basically gave you like a free blasting 1 at level 1. And it scaled and it was crazy. So I would just do old Cho'Gath where you launch spikes based off your AP, and I'd just walk up to people and be like, Surge, Ghost, pop, 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 pop. It lasted like 45 seconds. I would just run someone down across the lane.
45 seconds?
It was so like crazy. It was a long duration.
Let's see. Is Surge gonna last longer, or is your camera freeze gonna last longer? Which one's gonna go longer, guys?
Womp womp.
He's fucked.
Womp indeed. Yeah, I've lost.
Surge was, I think, the only person who was taken on that it was like really good for was Kale back in the day.
Okay, so apparently it was 12 seconds. Bro, that did not feel like 12 seconds every day. I'm gonna talk on my camera.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking way.
Let's see.
Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way.
It also made you bigger. Made you big size.
I'm just not saying anything. I'll cut this part out.
There we
go. You cut it out? Slurs. Go. Whoa.
Guilty.
Let's see if it actually comes back.
Ryland's fucking jamming out over there.
To slur. I won't lie. I'm fading fast. I'm like fucking rocking my head back and forth to keep me awake.
This boy's a sleepy boy.
It seems like we don't have much topics left, so we can wind down once he gets his camera back on.
Wind it down.
Fuck.
Nope.
We did it again.
We also haven't played Super 5 recently. We don't really need to talk much about it yet. We can wait till we get back into it.
Hey, Mark.
All right, what were we just talking about?
Your mom.
Nothing. Got him.
We were talking about Surge. The best summoner
spell. Ain't no fucking way that you think Surge is a 45-second duration. What the hell is that?
Yeah, no.
You can get Ghost. I mean, nowadays you can get Ghost up to 45 seconds if you can keep resetting that.
If you kill all 5 people, yeah.
And then you have them teleport. They revive.
Nothing. R.I.P. Man. Shout out to all my real teleport revive Heckrums out there that got lost when revive got taken out of the game.
Dude, teleport used to give you the most insane fucking move speed boost. When he did it,
was also revive did it on top of it too.
Yeah.
So you would revive TP as Heckram. You'd come out of the TP with like 1,000 move speed and one shot somebody. Like it was legitimately like min max Heckram play was die then have fight, so you can have the revive speed bonus.
Yeah. What's it called? Fucking even I can't remember the ruin now, but the ruin where you get movement speed after using the ability. Number stuff. Yeah, it's fucking so good. Although I just realized that I guess it's probably not as good anymore now that TP takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, a little bit long. Dude, TP takes way, especially at the beginning of the game. It takes for fucking ever. It's like 8.5, 9 seconds to teleport.
But it's 7 seconds before, and I'm pretty sure.
It's not 7 seconds.
You know what? It was
3.5 years, and then I think it was 4 for the last few years. At most, I think it's 4.5, but it definitely was not 7 seconds.
I think that was once it was upgraded, though.
No. It didn't get any faster. Teleport. It just made you can just teleport to different targets when you upgrade it. And the cooldown, I think, might have went down a little bit. But I don't know. Sure about that.
I mean, I could be mistaken, but I thought in the patch notes for this new patch, it said it was changed from 7 seconds to the new stuff.
It's 330 seconds to 240. So
we're not talking about
cooldown. We're talking about how long it takes for it to cast.
Bro, you're locked in. You're fucking sitting there. I'm coming. I'll get to lane in 2.5 seconds.
Bro,
boys.
last second.
I swear to God.
Last second, Nautilus flashes and hooks you out of the fucking fountain. Interrupts your teleport.
Cringe.
And then you realize that you were teleporting to a tower that died 20 minutes ago. Hey, can you cancel it now?
Still teleport
now that they changed teleport, or can you still not cancel it?
I don't think you can cancel it anymore.
uh,
It is so
Man.
weird that it's so weird that you can kill the minions people are TPing onto now.
Yeah, that is weird.
the minions don't even like when
They
you
don't even stop
teleport to a
moving.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
the
don't stop
fucking-
moving anymore.
Fucking,
Which,
you can't
I
do it to
mean,
Zach Blob now. You fucking died. Well, actually, I think you still made out in that one play, but you were really like, teleports me. We're like, man, you can't do that anymore. It doesn't, I mean, you
Save
can,
me,
but it
save me,
doesn't save you.
No, I did die. You didn't teleport to me.
Or the classic, you're pushing a tower and you really want to get the tower, so you TP to the cannon minion that's tanking the tower shots.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, they,
I mean,
that was in
realistic-
pro all the time. They would win fight near base. Mid laner would recall every time the instant gets in range, you would teleport back into that minion. They'd finish the game out. Now you can't do that.
so
Which, you know,
going back through it, it used to be 3 seconds. I forgot how fast the teleport channel used
Teleport,
to be.
yeah. It's gotten progressively slower over the years. This is the biggest
Yes.
jump, though.
There's like 5 years of them bouncing between 4, 4.5, and 5 seconds, and then they're just doing this in like half-second
We went up
increments.
to 5? Damn, I didn't think it ever went to 5. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Besides
crazy,
now.
actually.
Let me go.
Does it cap out at 8 seconds?
I thought it was like
now?
3.5 to 4.5 would
Yeah,
be the
8
range I
seconds
was
is the
thinking.
cap right now.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
it's 4 and 4.5, but sometimes they would put it to 5, and then that's when people stop taking a top lane for a period of time, because apparently that half-second matters. I don't know. It's probably just to like be like,
As
yeah,
long
they'll
as
put it
it's-
back eventually.
Dude, as long as teleport is faster than walking to lane by like 3 seconds, it will always be worth taking.
Especially as top laners, because it allows you to impact the bottom of the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
where everything happens. Top lane is still an island. Slightly more populated island, but still an island.
You know what? And you know what? I'm gonna be the healthy human in this call. I think that's enough League of Legends talk.
Enough legal
Sure.
talk.
I think
No.
we've done enough.
What does
Maybe-
Bandit say? Can we get
Bandit
Bandit
doesn't
in here
say
for the
anything.
goodbye?
Ben can't
Oh.
talk.
I'm not gonna interrupt him. He is snoozing.
That's fine. We'll just end it all there. Fuck it. We're ending it all, guys. We're ending it.
By the way.
All right, bye.
The podcast, that is.
Oh, did it work this time?
Right.
Oh, wait.
To come back to bring back to life. We
We brought back Revive.
Dude, what is your name? Is your name Evan or something? Because in essence, that's who you are.
Good shit,
Hey.
bro. So yeah,
Well, thank you, everyone.
take it away.
Take it away,
Yep.
Lucas. You gotta do it this time.
I'm in it. All right, thanks everyone for watching. This is Midnight Oasis. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, request the merch shop so that way I can prove these fools wrong. And yeah, you should watch more so we can buy Bandit and New Cat Post.
Fuck yeah.
Bye bye.
Well, yeah. Listen to
I know-
Spotify
I
if
know
you
I
don't
like
like
that.
YouTube. See you
Oh,
later.
yes, that's right. Spotify. Yeah, I have that. Woo.
Bye.
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 One more time.